face.
And hello everyone, welcome to the Double D podcast.
I only see your face.
You can't see my face. They can see yours though, bitch. Are we loud and clear? Yes?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, so how are you all doing, guys? My name's Dulayne. Hello, DPW, introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? D.D.P.WGaming here. How you guys doing?
Oh my god, I just realised something. I am editing this live on the fly, guys, because I am a noob, and Leo's face is fucking hidden.
Well, I can't even see the podcast. Is there a way you can fix that?
Not without lagging you out, dude. But anyway, we're going to get going. This is going to be our weekly podcast. I have fixed you, by the way. And, well, let's see how this goes, right?
Alright.
What we're going to talk about, I'll let you introduce it.
We're going to be talking about EA being worst company 2 years in the fucking row.
And what was his name again? Adam Orr?
Isn't that Microsoft, though?
That's Microsoft, isn't it? Who's EA again?
Yeah, that's Microsoft. EA got the worst company twice in a row. Microsoft fired the dude that confirmed the whole always online DRM shit. Yeah, Microsoft is doing great.
And EA are just sucking with them.
Yep. Oh, advertising monster. Give me my plasma TV.
And
no,
I've got
LCD.
the other one, so we're both looking good now. So this is going to be.
Oh, better give me it.
Yeah, I think Microsoft, they have lost the plot. You know, why are you going to have your console connected all the time? It's pathetic. You know, if you're playing MMO, fair enough. You know, that's designed to be that. But why is it going to be connected just so you can play games?
Exactly. I mean, it kind of makes you think, like, if it's going to be always online, are they still going to make you pay for it?
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, how much is it? It's like $60 a year for you.
Yeah, it used to be 50, and I think they brought it up by $10 to make it 60. So, yeah.
It's a flaming joke, and you don't really get anything for it. You know, considering if you look at PSN, for example, you get all the free games.
Exactly. I kind of think actually paying for PSN PSN Plus is actually the way to go because you get free games every week. Like they just released Demon Souls for PS3 for free, and I downloaded countless games for free. I mean, in fact, you can kind of say I was exploiting the system because I was game sharing with my friend and I was downloading with his. I mean, so.
Don't tell him you're cheating the system.
Well, you know what? They fucked me anyway. They took him off of my game sharing availability or whatever, and they deactivated it, and I can't play any of the games I downloaded off his thing anymore anyway.
Because didn't they turn it down to from 5 people to 3 people recently? 5
to 3, and now it's 2.
Oh,
I only share with 3 people, and of course they took away the most important one.
But at least you get something for your time with them. You don't have to bloody well put them with adverts at the same time and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I hate how the PS market is now. I mean, have you seen the marketplace? It takes forever to load now. It's just a pain in the ass.
Reminds me just like YouTube. Oh, sorry, no, we're not going to take the piss out of our platform.
Let's not talk about those monkeys, man. Like my video says, they're awesome.
Fucking bastard! Someone oh god, this is not a PG-13 podcast, by the way. They will be swearing.
I think they kind of figured that out in the beginning.
Because some prick on this, I heard someone must have botted my channel today. 6 dislikes, like in a second. Really? Have people got anything better to do?
Speaking of botting, or of YouTube channels, my YouTube channel actually got a fucking amazing growth in the last couple of days. Went from 1945 subs to 4,165. Yeah.
When I heard you say that, I'm like, oh god, Delio's off, here we go. And then like, stop. How long was we sitting there for the other night, like, counting? Each of us, like, but your turn, how many have I got? How many have I got? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
I mean, I was actually getting over 100 subs. I mean, about an average of 100 subs every hour. It was freaking insane. And what made me the reason why I said bringing up botting is because I was thinking it was fucking not. I don't think it's legit, And
It
I
didn't,
mean, it
did
kind
it?
of started showing me. It felt kind of more legit because I was getting more views and likes and all that kind of stuff on certain videos. So it kind of makes me think that it is legit. And finally, it has stopped growing. It kind of just froze a little bit, so I can actually appreciate it. So hopefully, it's just not botting. Hopefully, it's all legit. But I have nothing to do with it, so there's nothing I can do about it. So
Because
fuck
you're
it.
sitting there thinking, like, is this real? What the hell's going on? This is not true. This can't be true. Hold on a minute. This feels right.
It's one of those things where it's like when you say something's unbelievable, it's like where you really do mean it. Because statistically, like I brought it up many times, like at my spot, I'm not even at 2,000 subs. Statistically, I shouldn't be getting 1,000 subs a day. You know, that should not be happening, and it
I
did.
don't think there's a exact science to it, though. You know, I think it's
I
just
know.
you're either lucky or you're not.
Yeah, but it's just you don't really see this though, especially among like our level of subs. You know, it's like it's just it doesn't happen.
Well, you might be thinking, well, what's the other? But who is this Delio? Just give him a bit of an introduction to who you are and what you're about.
What I do is I do gameplay videos with live commentary. I'm very energetic. Like if I die, I don't like blame the game unless I'm really irritated. But that really ever happens. I kind of found a way to fix that by just stop taking a break and just coming back later. But I make fun of my deaths, which is why people actually like that kind of commentary and just seeing me fail because it's nothing, it's not like drama. It's not like I'm angry. And I do skits, like I write scripts for skits and shit like that, and I rap and all that kind of stuff. I just released a music video for pre 2,000 subs. That's totally outdated now. It's only been a week.
Yeah, we should make a video. Insert sub number here, subscriber special.
Exactly. I was gonna release a 2,000 sub special. I mean, I just released a pre 2,000. I was gonna actually do an official one, and yeah, that's outdated too. So it's like, fuck, okay. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do then.
Well, if you want to check out his channel, feel free to do so in the description or at the end of the video. There'll be an annotation for you to click so you can actually go and see. If you enjoy this podcast style, the idea I thought of with Delio was we try playing play like a random game that might be interesting to people. This one, of course, is Lotro, which I conveniently am covering on my channel. If you want to check that out, click on the annotation in the bottom right.
Yeah, he's more of the PC gaming kind of channel. Like, if you want to see PC games, he's the kind of the way to go. MMORPGs, etc. like that. I'm more of the console emulator type of person. My computer can't play games at all. It's
You're
piece
part
of
of the
shit like that.
mainstream, you really are.
Hey, I've been there since the Sega Genesis, so sue me.
I tried. It's too expensive. You're not worth it.
I've always been a console gamer. But that doesn't mean I don't play PC games. I just play PC games that can run on my computer.
I don't think it really matters what you are. People are like, well, you should play consoles or you should play PC. Why do you have to
just
do
play what you
people tell
enjoy. I mean, why not play on everything? It's like, I play on everything, so, I'm trying to get a PC that can play games. That would be awesome for both recording and just, being able to actually have some more fun.
Well, that's the best thing about the PS4, going back to the console things. It's like, I probably will get the PS4 mostly because, well, I'm more Sony. I do like Microsoft's offerings, but, you always tend to lean to the one side. But the fact that it's going to have a more PC-oriented architecture to it, so ports will obviously be better off the bat.
I want to hear more about the Steam box though. Like we haven't heard anything about that shit yet. It's been months. So I'm hoping that they come out with something about that.
One.
What?
If the rumours are true, none of us will be buying one. Because didn't they say it's going to be something like $1,000 or something stupid?
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, I didn't hear that.
It's only a rumour. I don't know. I can't remember where I heard the rumour from, but
if they do that, they're hanging themselves basically. Like you should not be having your place. I mean, did they not see the failure of the PS3 for 700?
I don't know. It probably is fake.
It should be. I mean, I don't think they're that stupid. I mean, they're pretty good as a company. I don't think they would make a stupid move like that.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think, well, then again, going to when it comes to advertising, PlayStation have done a better job, or Sony, when it comes to advertising, because I'm still waiting to see what this new Xbox is going to be about.
Yeah, like I mean, they just confirmed pretty much, like not just the Twitter twitting thing or whatever, the hashtag deal with it shit, but they like I watched the game stations release. You know, they have like the news and they talk about it. Apparently it's confirmed that it is always going to be online DRM and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it is a serious question when you ask like, are they actually going to make you pay for it and all that kind of stuff?
It's silly, really. I
So
mean, we have that with Steam, but then again, computers are always connected to the internet anyway. So really, what if that's one thing, but for consoles, it's stupid. It really is.
I mean, the way I see it, I mean, PS4, I mean, apparently there's a thing in the system where the actual developers of the game can actually decide if they want to make it so that it's locked on that one system, so it cannot play used games, you know, for like certain games, like the developer gets to choose what your choice is anyway. Um, so and, you know, even with that though, maybe if the good companies won't make you do that. I think the PS4 just in general is probably the best way to go. I mean, I still got to see more, but just all the availability, just the way everything, the way they handled it, the presentation, everything was just so well done.
I would have liked to have seen the console there. To be fair, it's just like,
Yeah.
here's a
Well,
console, here's the console. But oh, sorry, you're not allowed to say that. It's gonna no, it's mine. You can't have it.
I forgot what day though, but one of my fans just like reminded me that they were gonna have another presentation or whatever, and this time they were gonna actually show the box and all that kind of stuff. So I forgot what day that was, but when we find out, I think that we'll finally have it settled about the PS4. But what I'm wondering is how's Xbox gonna step it up? That's the thing. They're sinking themselves slowly right now.
Yeah, because they're overdoing the hype train now.
Mm-hmm.
We're just like, show us the goddamn console already. I mean,
Well,
it's
like
the
my
whole
friend said,
SimCity
that they're
thing.
being cocky.
Way too cocky.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the whole SimCity thing. Like, it's just developers seem to really have no idea what the customers want. It's like, you hear what they did with SimCity, right, in EA, where
Yeah, they have that not NASCAR, that car gas station thing.
well,
Like
the whole
ads and all
SimCity,
that.
SimCity have they've made it so you have to be online all the time, and
Oh yeah, that too.
You know,
and that the servers suck ass and all that kind of shit.
and it's also been apparently confirmed that you don't need to be online, and people even inside the Maxis who made it, so EA are the ones who screwed up. The developers aren't the ones that messed up.
Which is
Even one of the
why they
developers
made
said,
worst company twice in a row.
yeah, and they deserve to get what's coming to them. Hopefully, now that the
I
old
mean-
CEO was taken offline.
The fact that they got rid of the team who worked on Dead Space. I mean, sure, EA screwed up Dead Space 3, okay, but it's not that bad of a game. It's still good, but it's not on par with the other two in the series, in my opinion. But why fire such a great team? Like, let them work on another IP. Think of something new. If Dead Space is not working, get something else.
I like how that sounds. Well done, developers. Have a pat on the back. You did a good job. You're fired.
Get the fuck out. Exactly. It's like, it reminds me of Kingdoms of
sugar on their
Amalur.
asses.
They had so much potential. The people who made Kingdoms of Amalur, if they was able to make a sequel, they probably could have perfected what was wrong with the other one. And still, the first one, Kingdoms of Amalur, is a great game. It just sucks that we're not going to see a series. It was a brand new IP, and it dies as a new IP.
Well, that's the sad
Fuck
thing
EA,
about it.
man.
That's the sad thing about Kingdoms of Amalur. The IP is still in the court, the bankruptcy court, and by the time that gets released, well, put up for sale or whatever, there might be no interest for it.
Exactly. I mean, Kingdoms of Amalur has a lot of potential. That team needs to get hired again. Like, someone needs to pick them up. That's all I gotta say.
Well, from what I heard, some of them went to Irrational Games. I know someone who works for Irrational, and he was working for 385. Is it 385 Studios? The name?
Yeah,
Whatever they're
385 or some shit. It was a number. Definitely was a number.
Because it also sounds like they had some bad staff in there, but we can't really judge because we don't know what's happened. But yeah, it's
Yeah, but it still sucks because they definitely had talent when it came to making games. I mean, I like games that are like an MMORPG feel, but for a console. Like, like Defiance, for example. That's a perfect.
Defiance is kick-ass. It's like
just It's just the feel of those kind of games. Like I like playing them on PC, but since my computer cannot play them at like to their full, to their full extent, it feels good to be able to play them on a console.
Mm.
Although it's still not as good as a PC can run it, but still, I'm like at least I'm able to enjoy it and it still looks pretty.
It is a beautiful game. It's basically Defiance. What it is, like you level up your soldier, or whatever you call him. And it's like, do you see that building over there? Right, there's something broke. Go fix it. Oh, by the way, don't worry. There's about 5,000 enemies. But you can fucking kill them all. And then you know what's going to happen. You're going to fucking fix that tower, and they're all going to come and kick your ass. And it's like fucking. It's so intense when you're fighting stuff. It's hilarious, but creativity like that. Yes, the Arc Force are like the events in Guild Wars 2, but it's good to see that there are some companies out there like Trion who can make stuff that is fun and genuinely makes you want to keep playing, even when you're like in zombie mood.
Yeah, and Guild Wars is a great example. Like Guild Wars 2, all you have to do is pay for the game, and then you can play the game as long as you want for free. They made that's a great decision that they did, and look how well it's done them. It's an amazing game according to reviews, and just because it's free, it's the main reason to play it. Like there's no excuse not to play it.
There is one problem, and this came up in the news today. I don't think it happens with days, but this more applies to smartphone. It's like the whole free-to-play games. You download the game, it's free to buy, and then you have to buy gems or these little cash shop things to restart your energy. And little kids are playing the games, and like they're drumming up thousands of pounds, or thousands of dollars of data charges for paying this company to get these extra coins. I think there's a hell of a lot they've got to do to be careful these days, and I think people need to.
Like I learned I never really ever use actual money in a game. Like if I was playing RuneScape, I never pay $5 a month to be a full member on RuneScape. Like I've been a fan of RuneScape back when it first came out. I played it like you can say I'm a veteran of it, and I hate the way as far as it came. I mean, I don't like how it is now. It doesn't even run properly on my computer. No.
Even if you look at Star Wars: The Old Republic as well, they basically make you want to subscribe to the game. What's the point of making something free to play if you're not going to be able to do that? If you're going to pay, you might as well just say it's a subscription. Just stick with what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Then again, this is the same company. This is EA as well. So, can you tell that we don't like EA?
It's not that I don't like them. It's just they make so many bad decisions. It's like Capcom and EA are like fighting for the title of who's the worst. It's like, I mean, Capcom just canceled Maverick Hunter, which I just heard of, and I heard this from Alpha Omegason, another YouTuber. And this is the 4th Mega Man game that's been canceled. It's like Legends, you would have made a bitch ton of money. The online game that was going to come out, bitch ton of money. Legends. Did I mention Legends already?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Maverick Hunter, you would have made a shit ton of money. I forgot what the other canceled one was. But Maverick Hunter was being made by the people who made Metroid Prime, and you can definitely tell the similarities. It was a first-person shooter. Mega Man doesn't look like Mega Man. It looks like a more adulterated type of version, and he's like more of a robotic, like a robot, like he is. But it would have been its own like IP, like how they weren't gonna make it an official Mega Man, but it was gonna be its own thing. Like they have Battle Network and all that stuff too, so it would have been its own thing, and it looked great. Why does Capcom keep fucking their main mascot?
But that's the thing. It's like if you've put the hype wheel out and you've got it spinning, and no one's biting, no one's going, oh, that's a great game, I'm going to pre-order it. Then fair enough, cancel it, but don't go, because like Mega Man and all those kind of games, even if the fans aren't interested, they're going to buy it, aren't they? So why would you turn away something that's going to definitely put
even if you just put out a shit Mega Man game, I mean, sure, it's not, sooner or later when people find out it's a shit game, they're not going to get it. But I guarantee you would have made your money day one as soon as it fucking released. Fans want, and they haven't done shit with Mega Man this whole generation, like Alpha said. Like, why did they keep screwing it? Especially with the rumors that they've been going, hush, hush, we're thinking of making a Mega game. It's in the discussions, and then all of a sudden come and slap people in the face that this shit is canceled. Like
Rayman Legends, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, come on, man, get your shit together. Now it's all bright.
it's all good, but yeah, it's like it's a fine balance, and no one seems to be able to get it right. The only ones who seem to be able to do a good job are the companies like Naughty Dog of Uncharted.
Naughty Dog, Nintendo. I mean, sure, they're not doing well at marketing right now. The Wii U and all,
The
but
game's
at least,
finished, but don't release it for 6 months because we already changed their mind.
yeah. Like Alpha even said, like he would like if Nintendo bought Mega Man, because at least Nintendo would have treated that. They will treat that game like right. You know, they'll act, and it would be awesome to actually see him in Smash Bros and all that kind of stuff. He said he would fit in. Sorry, I'm stuttering like hell.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Nintendo, I think it would
No
be a
offense
perfect
to
place
stutters.
for Mega Man. I mean, Mega Man just looked like one of those characters Nintendo would have made if Capcom didn't. You know what I mean?
It's a crazy world of gaming, so we pretty much slagged off all the people we're supposed to be doing videos for. What else is there? What else were we talking
DuckTales.
about?
I mean, the one good thing Capcom has done, if no one has heard, and I'm sure everyone has, is that they're making a remake of DuckTales for the NES, which I never grew up with. I thought it was, but I was thinking of Quackshot, which would be a great game to also remake. But yeah, just DuckTales and making a remake of Dungeons and Dragons, the arcade game. That was great shit that they did, and then they just totally just took a step backwards, like 3 steps with this Mega Man thing.
It would be good to
Like,
bring the arcade scene back, because they made money back in the day. Why not introduce it to a new generation?
yeah, and like I never got into Dungeons and Dragons. Like I don't know shit about the game. You ask me anything, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I would play like this kind of game because it's more of a like an action kind of game. So I would play it. It's like it's not that I don't like those kind of board games or anything like that. It's not my thing. It's just
But-
one of those things.
There's going to be people out there. Everyone's got
It's
different
monster,
tastes. Yeah, everyone's got their own different tastes and fancy. So, there's got to be a chance.
Yeah.
But I don't like how going on to the anime scene, how it's changed recently.
The anime scene.
Yeah, like all the cartoons, like you were saying about Cartoon Network and how they've
Oh,
changed,
the
like,
Powerpuff
and all that
Girl
stuff.
thing.
Yeah,
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll bring in the Netflix thing, and then we can just convert it to that because that way it fits in. Like with Netflix, I'm glad that they brought in Cartoon Network because I was thinking because I heard they were gonna do that, and I don't know if I'm really late on this because I haven't been on my PS3, which is where I watched Netflix for like 2 weeks, and then when I came back, I saw it, and I was talking about it before. Like if they don't bring in Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Powerpuff Girls. It's just it doesn't even matter at that point. You cannot have Cartoon Network without those. Those are the main reason Cartoon Network stuck around for so long. And I mean
could be an idea
they
for a
have
great
everything
game.
great now, so it's like fuck, they need this.
that could be an idea for a great game. All them characters you just mentioned, make like like how we got Sony All Stars,
Yeah.
Cartoon Network All Stars. Now I would pay for that.
Oh, I would too, man. Dexter's Laboratory whipping everybody, like just whipping ass. Let's see, who else is on Cartoon Network? Samurai Jack.
Ben
I mean,
10
you can
for the newest
even
for the
Ben
kids.
10. You can bring all those guys in, even the modern ones.
We could take it one step further. Do a crossover to Nicktoons, SpongeBob.
That would be awesome. The classic ones, the classic. Not you can even have Chum Chum or whatever from the Cartoon Network, the modern one. I don't mind that show too much. Have everybody. Just don't bring in all the new real time kind of bullshit or CGI crap that sucked. The bad ones.
Keep cartoons as cartoons, not CGI.
I miss the old cartoons, man. Like I love that Netflix added like Courage, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, and all that shit. My whole childhood is there now. It's like that's fucking awesome.
It would have been nice if Netflix had entered the gaming scene, like how you have.
Gamefly, just like Gamefly.
I mean, like you could stream the games to your computer and stuff, like OnLive did, and that company Sony bought up for their PS4.
Oh, okay, that's what happened to OnLive. I was wondering because I haven't heard shit about OnLive in like
OnLive
years.
wasn't sold, but there's another one. But yeah, looks like it'd be good if that happened more for computer. I think only would benefit PC gaming more, but
Yeah, like even me, I like GameFly. Like if you're a member for at least 6 months, and even if you cancel your description or or whatever, as long as you remember for 6 months, you're able to have these opportunities called these like $10, $15, $20 blog deals, and they're really freaking worth it because you can buy games off of there for really cheap. Like I got Fear 3 for about $10, you know, BioShock and all that kind of shit.
Hmm.
It's very cheap on there. And you get the game. The game is used, but everything else is new. Like if you were to get like I got Homefront, I got the code for online. It
Just
was
off the
a
bat, just
used
for no,
game,
just because it was
but I
there.
got it. Yeah, I didn't even have to pay for an online pass. Fear 3 came with its online pass. Well, I think it has an online pass, but everything I
Hmm.
bought came with what it was supposed to come with. That's what's awesome about GameFly. You don't have to worry about needing to pay for an online pass for that kind of shit.
And this is what the mainstream game developers should do. It's like I don't want to pay 10 extra pounds or dollars for the ending of Mass Effect 3, Final Fantasy. If they did more stuff like this, give you more incentive to buy the game rather than going, well, we'll make more money off selling it. More people would probably buy the game brand new, and they would make more money because it's obvious at the moment game companies don't care. Yes, money's tight and they're going to make ends meet, but if you're going to screw the gamers over, then they're going to have nothing left.
I don't think they should ever make an ending a paid-for DLC. Ever. I mean, you're already paying $60 for a game. It should be a complete package, unless you're adding expansions and shit like that. That's the DLC that's worth it. You know, the expansions for Skyrim, for Borderlands. You know, as long like the things that add story to the game and all that kind of stuff. That's what's worth it. Not fucking paying for an ending. Final Fantasy 13 2. The ending fucking sucked, regardless. It's like just
I really
YouTube
did
the
hate
damn
the game.
thing.
But I think at a push, if I was going to pay for an ending, it would be an alternate one. Maybe,
Yeah,
you know, like
that's yeah. If anything, an alternate version,
like a
and a
spin-off.
good one. It better not be just a half-assed alternate version either. It's
Exactly. You
like,
know,
come on,
I've got
man.
some faith in people that it's like try on. Now the thing with MMOs, we all know what happens. Everyone jumps on. Oh, I want to play. And like, you know, 2, 3, 400,000 people at launch. You know, might be even higher than that. They all jump on the server. The server's like, for fuck's sake, I can't handle this, and they crash. They've actually turned around and gave people like boosts for a week for free. They didn't have to.
Mm.
You know, people. You know, like you look at World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings, the Terra and all that. They didn't give
Yeah,
anything away for free. They didn't have to. You know, hopefully people will follow
the
suit.
water.
It's good water. You need your water.
Yeah, I mean, if companies do good, it'll reflect on them. You know, it'll give them more popularity. Like EA and Capcom are just making themselves sink with bad popularity. They need to do something good to, you know, shine some fucking light.
Shine the light or forever hold your peace. But really, you know, I don't hate EA. I don't like the practices. However, there's a new CEO coming, so there's a new lease
Yeah.
of life in the company. So I'll give him another, you know, give him 12 months to a year for him to settle in, and hopefully they'll have something going that will actually work.
I hope so too. Like the whole Saints Row 4 thing. Like I saw that. Like I don't blame the new developer who bought them. Okay, because THQ already was working on this game before they even bought it. They just finished it off. So I can't blame the new developer for you know having it the way it was. But I just hope to God, because it's gonna be about fucking aliens. I'm already hating the game before it even comes out. I mean, I like Saints Row 2. 3 sucked to me. I haven't even beat it, and it's just because it's boring. My friend beat it and already told me we're both great fans of the series, big fans of the series. I mean, and they just shat on it. You know, it's too much, and a lot of fans are with me.
No wonder they went bust. They might as well call it Alien, bro.
Yeah, it's like I thought because I saw the main your character's wearing a Mass Effect suit, so I was like, oh, they're gonna have a parody of it. You know, this is before it was confirmed it's gonna be aliens, and when I heard it was aliens, it's like now it makes sense, and now it just fucking sucks. It's like no, it's like it would have been okay if it was a little parody, you know, a little thing, but the whole game is gonna be aliens. It's not even gangs anymore. It's like, nah, man, no.
Well,
It's like I know it was more of the supernatural, but this is bullshit.
it's ridiculous. But
Resorting
we'll
to
see.
aliens.
You never know. It might actually work out. We're just going to hope that they've done something to
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll play the game. I'll see if it's actually good, but it's just my first impression is not good.
It's fucking shit.
Just the
Somebody
fact
sacked the director.
that they just changed it to such a stupid situation. Fuck, fix it with Saints Row 5. That's all I gotta say. And if they don't, then I guess GTA is the only one standing again until someone finally gets an IP out there that can equal to it.
I mean, you've got the one thing you can give the Saints Row franchise. It comes out a lot quicker than GTA.
Yeah, I mean Saints Row 2 is like, if I had to compare it to a GTA game, it would be my favorite GTA game, San Andreas, because Saints Row, it has serious moments, but it's also cartoony. You know, Saints Row 3 just maximized it to such a high goofy level and totally got rid of anything that was serious about it, like the Aisha moment in Saints Row 2. Johnny's cousin in the Brotherhood campaign in Saints Row 2. Those were good moments. There's nothing like that to be found in Saints Row 3, and that's the fucking issue. They totally cut off one of your favorite characters in the first 10 minutes of the game, and it was just such a half-assed, I mean, off-screen no less.
It's like I've heard about how in Devil's Cartel, the new Army of Two game, they've completely changed it. Like the two main characters are really close together. Apparently, the way I heard of it yesterday, apparently something happens to the one, the other guy doesn't rescue him. Something happens, he doesn't forgive his mate and goes evil. And it's like that goes completely against the brotherhood of arms and the two men together taking over the world and shitting everything.
You are welcome.
It's like a total U-turn. That's what it is.
Fucking U-turn followed by another U-turn. He got boobs done.
Oh yeah, I just remember the Powerpuff Girl thing. I was supposed to convert the Netflix thing to that. Like we just found out about the new redesign of the Powerpuff Girls, and it's gonna be in CG. And I like how they try to go back to the way it was when it first came out. The little kid versions of them, and they're trying to keep it similar. But the way that picture that came up, I don't really like their designs. I mean, I like Buttercups. Hers is kind of cool, but Bubbles and Blossom just. Oh, and by the way, if any commenter, why is a grown man talking about Powerpuff Girls? You guys fucking watched that shit too as a kid. Don't give me that shit.
If you bitch about it, you watched it too, and you know how much you loved it.
But it's just I don't mind the teenage versions. I saw the picture of what they look like, the other series that came out. But I never watched the show, so I can't judge it. I just hope
the word paper mache.
Oh yeah, it was paper mache. Like the picture that they showed you of the new character designs was a paper mache, and that's what I didn't like about it. It's like, is this what it's gonna look like in CG too? So it's like I'm not liking it already. So I don't even I'll watch it. I'll give it a chance, but if the designs suck, I'm gonna bring it up.
Next thing they'll do, they'll make us wear them 3D bloody glasses. Look, the Powerpuff Girls jump at and grab you. Like, what the fuck?
It's like Mojo Jojo. Keep at least. I just hope that at least the story wise and the writing, that it's as good. It's on par. I mean, I can deal with the designs. I can handle it. As far as it can go. But I just hope everything else just makes it so that you don't remember it.
Bring it back to the good old days.
Make it so it doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, granted, we won't watch that stuff anymore, but it's just bring creativity back to what it was. Don't.
Yeah, like we're just making reboots. We're just bringing in prequels. We're just making sequel upon sequel. We're not even bringing out anything original anymore. I mean, not that, and there's nothing original out or anything. It's just.
But it's like films. They
too much of a pattern.
They're running out of names, and they make sentences. The film's a sentence. The name of the film is a sentence, and you think, what? Am I reading a book or am I watching something? Not that reading books is bad. I encourage reading. Then again, I'm the kind of person who buys books like I buy games and never actually fucking do anything with them.
Just I want to see something fresh. That's what it is.
I might have some vegetables in the fridge if you want.
No,
not that kind of fresh.
Oh, the PS4 controller.
I don't know. I like the idea of it. The share button's stupid. I mean, I've got YouTube. Why would I want to fucking share it with some random person on the console? If they're interested in me, they'll come and find me. I don't need.
Well, aren't you able to record it and then upload it to YouTube right afterwards? Like that's what the share button's also for.
Is it? I ain't got a clue, but
I think so. I think you're able to record videos. Like basically, it's an HD capture card inside a PS4. Like you know how it's like they added a Blu-ray to the PS3. Well, they had to add something else, so they added a capture card. So pretty much, people like me and you, it's gonna expand even more. Think about it.
I don't know, because I just see them putting a time limit on, and then there'll be a big logo in the bottom corner. You know, like if Bandicam, you have www.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would rather have my own control.
I mean, I'm not gonna. If I got a PS4, I might mess with it. You know, I'll see what it does, but I'm not gonna switch the way I record. I'm still gonna put a camera in front of the TV and record that way. You know, I mean, because I like my commentary and my videos.
We know you're gonna sell out. We know you're selling out by camera.
I'm not gonna fucking sell out. I haven't yet.
Nah, you've been doing it 4 years and he hasn't changed his mind. He's stubborn.
Anyway.
Yeah,
but like the design of it, I have no problem with it. Honestly, it's like it's not a pretty design. It's not that I don't care about the aesthetics or as long as it's comfy and it works. Like the PS3 controller, my problem is always the L2 and R2 button. No matter how much I use the PS3, and I've been using it a lot lately, I fucking hate those buttons.
So I personally like it. I think it's going to be one of those Marmite controllers. You either love it or hate it. But I like how they've got the move compatibility in it. Like,
yeah, that's the good thing. That's really good. At least they did that, so you don't have to worry about that kind of shit.
But the only thing is, I mean, where is it? You know,
I
with
just
your PS Move controller, you can't really see this, D.D.P, but you know, the PS Move controller got more flexibility. But with a PS3 controller, how are they going to utilize that? Like, you're not going to have the controller like that, are you, or something? It doesn't feel right. Like, I'll show you later, but you'll see what I mean. But I don't know. I think it looks like a good idea. It'll be interesting to see how they implement that, how they make the PS Move integrated feature work.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I just don't know about on the whole PS4 controller, like in general, is just that touchpad. That's the only thing I don't know about. As long if they use it right, like if they actually even use it for anything, and it's used properly, then I won't have a problem.
Work.
But if it's just there and it's not even used in most things, I'm gonna hate it because it's just there for no reason, and you could have just made it you kept it more up to the original design then. You know, if you're not gonna use it, it's just then that way it's gimmicky. You know, because it's just there.
Well, there's scope for it. I think if they have a PSN store for the PS4, it'll be good, so you can just like use it to scroll on the pages and stuff like that. I think they'll, for at least a utility point of view, it'll be really useful. But like I say, it just depends on again how they do it and how they approach it.
It's about the execution. So far, everything's been like well handled. I mean, just the fact that they haven't announced the price or the box yet. That's the only thing that they haven't done. But they are making another presentation, so we'll see. But
well, can't wait for
Microsoft just really has to do something. That's all I gotta say.
Roll on E3, because that'll probably be when they they should release it. That's when they'll probably announce it, won't they? Or did you just say they got another date?
They got another date. I just forgot what it was. They said they were gonna have a presentation, and I think it was sometime this month or June. It was sometime close by. I just forgot when.
See, I'm in two minds if they'll actually show it in June. They might do it whenever they might do it in June. The actual.
Just one moment. Try to keep this conversation going. Someone's at my door.
Oh God, no! It's all on my own. But it's like I think the presentation. I'm hoping they'll show it, but I can't see them not doing it until June when the E3 is on.
All right, there we go. Awesome.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, we're being trolled.
It's right under the. Hey, watch. We're recording a podcast.
That was fun. All right.
Yeah, we don't spare any money on this.
Make it interesting.
Oh my God, I've got a Harlem Shake. Don't maybe put that song in there.
Awesome, man. Good shit.
Yeah.
Tell me how you like it.
Alright. I haven't even put it in yet, but I'll play it later today. Because at least now I got time, I got nothing to worry about.
So, yeah, I'm leaving the scene. I'm leaving
door.
the scene. God damn, yeah, I miss you. I just talked bullshit for about 2 seconds. I'm like, I can't do this.
What were we talking about again?
When or if they'll reveal the console. Like I said, I think it will happen at E3 because it'll be closer to the release date. I don't think they're going to tell us with 8 months to spare because they'll want to keep, of course, want to keep Microsoft out of the loop.
Yeah, like I hope, I hope they show all that. But what I want them to show is more of the games. Like Killzone 4, it looks pretty, but it's an FPS.
I'm only getting it for one game, Destiny.
It doesn't look new. It's not something that I'm gonna buy, you know, for that new system. You know what I mean? It's not the reason to buy a system. You know, and Infamous, okay, but I want to see new IP. Show me games. Like all the stuff that they showed, it looked pretty, but it all looked like pre-rendered, you know, pre-rendered shit. It didn't look like part of the game, or it didn't look like gameplay. It just looked like video, you know. So that it looks nice, but I want to see actual gameplay. Show me what it can do.
We're pretty much guaranteed a new Uncharted. We always seem to get that. That seems to be the flavour of the season. Bring a new console out. Bring out Drake again. Get him out the cupboard.
Naughty Dog, you have money. You're big. You have Uncharted. You proved this.
Then they are doing The Last of Us.
Oh, and they're also doing The Last of Us. Buy Crash Bandicoot from Universal. Damn you.
Buy your own creation back. Break
well,
the
they got you started in the first place. Do it. I mean, just please. I would like to see a reboot to how it was with like the PS1 games. You know, go back to its roots. I would buy that. I would buy the shit out of it. It's like, man, it's like Insomniac. Get Spyro back. Fix that franchise. Naughty Dog, get Crash Bandicoot. Let's revive
these games. I'm gonna do all these. I want to go do a nostalgia kick. I want to do Crash Bandicoot, and I probably will do Spyro now. Thanks, Delia.
It really should. I mean, Spyro 1, 2, 3. They were great games. Crash 1, 2, and 3. They're great games. It's like I never beat number 1. It's hard as shit, but that doesn't mean it's not a great game. It's just difficult,
wood, folks. That's how you do it. Floating wood. You'll see.
But it's like, it's just, man, these franchises they've been. I mean, Crash. The last really good game is Crash Twinsanity, and I mean Crash Twinsanity or whatever. I mean, it's a short game. It was released too quickly. It was still in development, and they half-assed it at the end because you know they had a time limit that was shortened. And, you know, it would have been a greater game if they didn't cut out so much. But that was like the last really good Crash Bandicoot game. I mean, I don't like the new designs. I don't like the way they approached everything with these monsters and stuff. I mean, that doesn't mean they're good games. It's just, it's not Crash to me.
Even if they were to do a remake of Crash Bandicoot, like, make it work the same way as the original one did, but in today's graphics, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, remaster it. That would be interesting.
Like, I want to see Jack and Dexter back. Put them on this... They haven't done shit with Jack this whole generation, except for the PSP. It's like... And the last franchise wasn't even... Yeah, it really doesn't. I mean, it's a good game, but... I mean, it's okay, but it's not on par with the others. Jack needs to be brought back. You know, they just need... There's so many good things that should come back. There's too many... I mean, Rayman made a return. Crash, please.
Get it back on our screens.
Probably the rabbits are gone.
Right, then. Is that everything we were going to talk about? Because I've completely lost track of how long this is going on. Or shall we just wrap it up?
Well, I don't have anything else on my list. I'm just improving.
As you can tell, my brain's completely fried, and I'm surprised that I've actually just been running around grinding random shit for ages. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I know I midway through I thought, yeah, these cameras are a bit small, maybe so the next time I'll probably make it bigger. But if you have any if you would like to leave some feedback about how you feel this was, like if you think we can improve it in any way, let me know. You know, I'm actually doing the recording. Dan Delio is doing all the best talking. But you know, if you think for production value this could be improved, feel free to let me know in the comments. Have you got anything you would like to say to that, actually?
Yeah, I mean, check out Dulayne's channel. I'm gonna have this. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see the end of this on my channel. It's gonna be a sneak peek. But this is the channel to watch it all on. Of course, you're at the end of this video anyway.
That's if you got.
Yeah, if you're interested, check out my channel. See what I've got. It's all up to you. Yeah, just if you like the video, fucking like it. Fuck that shit.
Or have a finger up the ass.
Oh, well, I didn't say that.
Well, they can have the middle finger up the ass because that's what I feel like fucking doing. Fucking kicking them up there. Oh my god.
But I think this podcast went pretty fucking well for the first one. I mean, we've been talking about doing this for months.
And we finally got it going. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to say goodbye to you. Take it easy, guys. Adios. And Elio, you can wrap up as well.
Peace out, guys. Fuck that shit.
Peace.
Peace. Is it finished?
It's not finished, but if you like this video, click like, share the fucking video, and subscribe. Delio's channel is on the right hand side, and we'll see you again soon. Adios.